Today, I'm going to play Monster Attack, the first Earth Defense Force game. And it was called Earth Defense Force, or the Japanese equivalent, I can't remember. But this is Earth Defense Force 1. It was never released in the US, but it was released in Europe under the title Monster Attack. Let's play! It even has the same sound effect that I love so much. But this was part of the Simple 2000 series that they pumped out in Japan. They made a whole crapload of them. And the whole point was that they were kind of simple, easy to make games that they could pump out a lot of and then charge 2,000 yen for it, which is $20. Probably have to change the controls. Because this game defaults to weird controls. It doesn't use both analog sticks, even though it was a PS2 game. But, you can tell that this is the first Earth Defense Force, because the presentation isn't quite there yet. They haven't decided to go super over the top yet. And also because it's on the PS2, it's not massive in scale yet, because it was held back by the hardware. So there's only a few enemies at a time. The buildings and everything are still destructible, though. Well, let's see. Yeah, I gotta change the controls. We want technical controls. There we go, now I can play. But, it's just like Earth Defense Force that we all know and love. Except, I have to wrap my head around the controls because they're not quite the same as they are. But it's the same, you pick up weapons and you pick up armor to use in the next mission. See, the buildings go down. I don't know why, but I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around the controls. Where are you going, Ant? Don't you know your only purpose in life is literally to get shot by me? This game only has 25 levels, I think, which is way less than what these games eventually turned into, where they always had hundreds of levels. But this was the first one. It was in a simpler time when I think people had different expectations for value and things. Sometimes this ant is pushing me. But I've only ever played the first level of this. I kind of tried it out and I was all like, yup, this is good enough. We will play this. Get up, stupid guy. The ants are throwing me all over. There's a vehicle, but considering what I know about these games, the vehicle controls are probably bad. Because the vehicle controls aren't even good in the newer games. I don't know if they actually dropped any weapons. It don't look like it. There's one. I don't know, it feels like I'm going faster by rolling. But, yeah, like, what I like about Earth Defense Force, especially, say, 5, is that the scale is just so crazy and there's hundreds and hundreds of enemies on screen all the time. This game's kind of boring in comparison. It's fine. And there's clearly some ants that are, like, on top of. I did it! I destroyed a beloved landmark. That's what the EDF's job is. EDF! EDF! But you notice there's not any like cutscenes and goofy crap happening and soldiers singing stupid EDF songs. This game was like they tried to play it a lot more serious. Nobody likes you. You're gross. That was rude. I'm sorry. Yup. This is still fun. I still love Earth Defense Force, even when it's simple like this. But the Earth Defense Force 2017 that got released on the Xbox, that was actually the third EDF game. Because this game came out in 2003, and then the second one, which is called Global Defense Force, it came out in like 2005, and then EDF 2017 came out in 2007. I might be wrong. I know this was 2003 though, probably. See, that's what you do when you're a YouTuber if you don't exactly know for sure. You give yourself an out. So you're all like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. That way the people that get mad at you for being wrong look like jerks. Because you're humble about it. Die! Jeez. What's your problem? Don't you want to die? Don't you want to go be with your dead family? That was really weird. I'm sorry. That was a weird joke. Man, I'm doing more damage to this city than the bugs. That's another thing, that it seems like in the later games they gave the bugs like a really like gigantic hitbox, so they weren't hard to shoot. This game you have to be pretty spot on with your aiming, it seems like. Ah. Woo! Man, I don't know why they didn't release this in the US. This would have been mind-blowing back in 2003 on the frickin' PS2. Because Destroy All Humans was out about that time. People were into this. But this was the same, it's Sandlot developed and D3 Publisher published. Although Age Tech published it in Europe. Well, we blew off all those things. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, it's handy when they all just fly in a straight line like morons. You can kill a bunch at once. Stupid aliens. Disgusting buggos. Do you think if aliens invaded, there would be people that would, try to defend them? Like, you can't call the aliens green-skinned MFers. That's racist. They're murdering everybody, but... Yeah, that sounds wrong. I'll probably cut that out. Well, they dumped a bunch of people and then they're just beating cheeks. Come back here, you cowards! Yeah. Yeah, this game's fun. It's surprisingly solid. It's definitely simpler and not as good as later games, but it's not bad. This was Eric vs. 365, where I'm playing a different game every day for a year. Be sure to check out psxboxindies.com for daily blogs about the games we're playing and the videos we're making. Thanks for watching.